Okay, so this is question 4 of my evaluation. How to use new media technologies in the construction, research, planning and evaluation stages. I found myself using a vast amount of different new media technologies and ones that I've used before. It enabled me to get a better understanding of the new media technologies that I haven't used, and it even allowed me to broaden my knowledge of the ones that I have. It enabled me to also broaden my knowledge of the media industry and to fully understand how the media industry actually operates. The first new media technology I'm going to be talking about is the camera that we actually used. The camera we used was a Panasonic SD40, which I'm going to show the picture below. I felt that the Panasonic SD40 was very, very good. I was quite familiar with the settings, and therefore I felt that I had a head start on this, as I've personally got one of these at home. I mean, not as a good one, as the SD40 has got the HD settings as well. So yeah, I felt it was really, really good. I mean, personally myself, I was the one that shot most of the shots, so therefore I had to build even a broader knowledge of this. I thought the shots were very clear, and therefore they weren't pixelated, and therefore it was a new technology to me in a certain respect, because I wasn't used to this camera settings, and therefore I felt that by using a different camera it's also helped me broaden my knowledge. Second media technology I'm going to be talking about is iMovie. This is the program that we use to actually edit our final piece. We decided to use iMovie as we had the option to use Ellie's Mac, which was really, really beneficial to us because we didn't have to stick to school hours or a cramped computer room, as everyone else was wanting to use the Macs as well. This is the program that Ellie actually had on the Mac as it came with it. So yeah, iMovie was introduced to me by my partner Ellie. Yeah, so we weren't restricted, so we had a lot more freedom and a lot more time to do it. I felt that Final Cut was very similar to iMovie, as therefore I thought myself would be quite confident with iMovie because it's very, very similar to Final Cut. We used it last year for editing our horror or thriller opening. Therefore I felt that I would have a head start again, that I would be quite comfortable, but as soon as I opened it, I was clueless. I had to then get some video tutorials on YouTube and refresh my memory. But it was very beneficial to me because Ellie was very comfortable with this program, and as soon as that she was going to take on the main lead on the editing, but she just reassured me by showing me some different key point and key skills. The more I got to use iMovie, the more confident I became. I feel it's really, really easy to use after you get used to it. But I still feel that the outcome of the content that you're using looks very, very professional. Personally, I'm very, very pleased with our results that we have got for Le Veuve Noir, as I feel that we've got everything that we could have achieved on Final Cut Pro or Final Cut Express. Yeah, so by using iMovie, it still enabled us to cut, edit, add sounds, fades, transitions, etc. All the editing skills that we would need to do. So overall, I felt that iMovie was very, very good. It helped us a lot, and like I said, the main thing was that we had iMovie on Ellie's laptop, so it gave us the freedom. We didn't have to stick to anything. Personally, she could just do it all, and then when I was there to do my little bits, we could just sit there for ages. It wouldn't matter. We wouldn't have to do it in school time, so we wouldn't have to stop to go to our next lesson. So therefore, I felt that this was really, really beneficial to us. Technology I'm going to be talking about is Microsoft Word and Microsoft Publisher. I use Microsoft Word to make different fonts and text within this task. I especially used it to create the fonts for my poster and my review. I use mainly the fonts Montgomery, Arial, Gonzalez. I think that's it. I felt that Word was really, really beneficial, as you can have pretty much any font that you wanted, and also you can download different fonts. You can buy them online, and you can download them onto it, which is what I've done with Montgomery. So yeah, I was very, very comfortable with Microsoft Word and Microsoft Publisher, as I've been pretty much brought up on it as throughout school life, etc. I mean, I've used it for countless amount of times. I felt that it's very, very easy to use. You can pick up different things very, very easy, but I felt that the effects were still professional. You can create different effects. I mean, I did my main editing of my poster on Photoshop, which I'll come to in a bit, but then I done the other bits on Word. I also done my main poster on to different advertising things on Word, as you've probably already seen the video. But yeah, I felt that Microsoft Word and Microsoft Publisher were very, very easy to use. You still got a professional outcome. Yeah, so that's it for the new media of Microsoft Word and Microsoft Publisher. Media technology that I'm going to be talking about is Photoshop. I thought that I'd be quite confident with Photoshop, as I'd used it from GCSE Art. Although I only knew some very basic knowledge, I thought that as soon as I saw it I'd be fine, but I was clueless. As I wasn't really familiar with it because it had been a couple of years, I started on it and I really did not feel comfortable. I couldn't remember hardly anything. I mean, it all just looked gobbledygook to me. Therefore, it was a new media technology again to me, as I wasn't comfortable around it. For Photoshop, I used it for the artistic effect of my poster. I felt that the only way that I was going to get a professional look for the poster to look painted, like the traditional old film noir posters, I felt that Photoshop was my only option. So yeah, I've used it for that effect on my poster. Yeah. To regain my confidence, I then went onto YouTube and I done some different tutorials that would help me regain my confidence and my knowledge, and it really, really helped me. So yeah, it was beneficial to me because I did want this painted effect. So yeah, this is new media technology to me. It's given me a lot of confidence, and I can now go on and use it a lot more freely than what I could. I mean, I've got it on my laptop now. So yeah. The next new media I'm going to be talking about is Movie Maker. Movie Maker has been everything in this task. I mean, it's been my building blocks for my research videos, and even to do the video that I'm doing now for my evaluation. I mean, I've used it to import and export my different movies throughout this task. It's so easy to use, and I mean, because I understand it a lot, I felt that I was very, very comfortable within this program. So yeah, I was able to do my extended research through this, and I felt it was a lot easier to just record a video like this and import it to Movie Maker, and then to do it on YouTube, than to keep writing a big block sentence. I mean, it's a lot more interesting because I feel like I can express myself a lot more than just trying to get it down in just a paragraph. I felt that it was easier to keep track of because it's just a video and not hundreds of paragraphs, etc. So yeah, it's compatible with my webcam that I'm using now, my iPhone, for the voice recording of my own voiceovers throughout the task. So yeah, I felt that Movie Maker has been a brilliant new media to me. The next new media technology that I'm going to be talking about is Auto Screen Recorder 3.1 Pro. This has been really, really good for doing screen recordings of what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a lot easier just to record the screen, use a mouse or a highlighter with me talking over, and it just shows you exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I've used this throughout my evaluation and on some various other things, for example, to show you exactly how I've done things. This was completely new to me. All I done was type it online, and it was a free download to use for I think it was like a 10 or 20 day period. It's really, really good. I would definitely use it again because, like I said, it's just so easy, and it's so easy to use. It literally just got a button, as you can see before, just says record and then it says stop. So yeah, this new media technology to me has allowed me to broaden my media knowledge, because it's allowed me to look into different things completely. So yeah, this is definitely a new media technology to me, and it's really, really been beneficial. Technology I'm going to be talking about is YouTube. YouTube's been really, really important to myself and Ellie throughout this task. I've personally used it to upload films and to also store different films. We also used it for our final film. But the only downside to YouTube is it takes a long time to upload. I mean, we wanted to do our final film in HD because we had that option because of the camera. It took 2 hours, so it was really, really time consuming. But the only benefit we did have is because we had the Mac at home, we could just literally set it aside and it would be fine. But yeah, it really, really was time consuming. I mean, YouTube's great because it's compatible with so many different sites. For example, Blogger, our blog, which yeah is great, and it also is compatible with iMovie and Facebook, which I'm going to come and talk about later. I mean, iMovie was vital because we could import it straight from iMovie to Facebook without having to do two different things, go onto the YouTube website and then press upload. I mean, it would go straight there. So yeah, YouTube's been really, really good for us. The technology I'm going to be talking about is GarageBand. GarageBand is a program that is on the Mac that enabled us to do our voiceover for Dixon and our radio broadcast that Ellie recorded herself. This enabled us to get so many different settings, so all we done was record it and then you could just choose whatever setting you wanted. It was great because it's compatible with iTunes, which then we used it to import into iMovie. It was really, really good because you could cut or edit different things if you made a mistake. So this was completely new technology to me. I mean, Ellie taught me how to use this. I thought it was really, really beneficial to us because it was really, really effective. I mean, it was very, very professional. So yeah, GarageBand was really, really helpful for us. The next media technology that I'm going to be talking about is iTunes and iTunes Store. This is how we downloaded when we brought our songs for the final film. iTunes is great because it's compatible with iMovie, as it's part of the same thing. So it was really, really easy to do. I mean, I'm so comfortable with using iTunes as I use it just for my iPhone, etc. So yeah, it was really, really helpful to us, as it was, you could just, at a click of a button, you can download it and it'll be straight on to the next thing. So it was really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Twitter and Facebook as a new media technology. We used Twitter and Facebook to gather different feedback and promote our own film. I felt that the social networking sites are perfect for this. I mean, everyone is always on them. They're always checking it to either be nosy or to post things themselves. So everyone was always going to be on it. So I thought, why not take advantage of the fact? This enabled us to gather our audience feedback, which we know is so vital for this task. It's good because the other new media technology, YouTube, is also compatible. So we was able to write a status saying, you know, if you don't mind doing this, watching this, and then commenting, and then we were able to post the link, and the actual link would come up with the video, so they wouldn't even have to go on YouTube and type in Love Up Noah by Ellie Fletcher, as it was on Ellie's account. It would automatically you could just click on it and it would go straight to it. So I felt Facebook and Twitter was vital to our audience feedback, as this was where we got most of our comments from, and so yeah, I felt it was really, really important to us. The last new media technology I'm going to be talking about is SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey is an online survey database which allows you to make many different surveys. I think the 3 account is up to 10, which is perfect for what we wanted. I used SurveyMonkey to get even more audience research. I felt that this site was very, very beneficial to me, as it was very, very easy to use. This was a new media technology to me because I'd never heard of it before and I'd never used it. I felt that it was beneficial because all the data was in one place, and it even done little graphs for you, so you didn't even have to then go onto Word or even Excel and make your own graphs. You could literally just print screen it and do a screenshot. I would definitely use this again, as I felt this was very, very beneficial. This wasn't as popular as the social networking sites for the audience responses, as I think people felt maybe that they would be going off track, as the link that I did on social networking had to go to a different site. I felt that they felt more comfortable on the social networking site, Facebook and Twitter. So I would use this again, but I would definitely use Facebook and Twitter more. Overall, I felt that by using new media technologies, it helped me broaden my range, and also I've learnt a lot from it. I feel that it's made me definitely a better media student because I'm more aware of different technologies and different sites that I'm able to use. I feel a lot more confident in myself of using these different technologies, and I feel that myself and Ellie have worked really, really hard together, and I felt that our film is I'm really, really proud of it. So therefore, I feel that by using these new media technologies, it's made my work a lot stronger, and